Hello everyone, welcome to Tennis Fan Video. Eala will come in as a late replacement against a qualifier in the main draw of the WTA 500 Strasbourg Open as she enters the final stage of her French Open build-up. Ms. Eala, listed as number 1 in the qualifying list, replaced her former doubles partner Baptiste of the United States, who pulled out on Sunday, for a sudden jump in the main tournament. Strasbourg is serving as the pre-tourney for the Roland Garros set on May 24th to June 7th in Paris. The Strasbourg qualifiers is yet to reach its final phase, giving Ms. Eala an ample time to plot her attack and refine her bearings from a week-long break on the heels of her breakthrough campaign in the Italian Open. The 20-year-old Ms. Eala for the first time ever reached the third round of a clay tournament, where she bowed to world number 2 Elena Rybakina of Kazakhstan, 6-4, 6-3. Ms. Eala and Ms. Baptiste also played in the Italian Open doubles where they folded to Czechia's Katarina Siniakova, doubles world number 1, and USA's Taylor Townsend, doubles world number 2, 6-2, 6-1 in round 1. Either Ms. Siniakova, WTA singles number 39, or her compatriot Marie Buzkova, WTA number 26, will be Ms. Eala's opponent in Strasbourg's second round should she hurdle the still-to-be-determined qualifier. The Strasbourg will be Ms. Eala's fifth clay stint that should serve her well in a bid to score a deep run in the Queen of Clay after a round of 128 exit in her main draw debut last year against Colombia's Emiliana Arango, 0-6, 6-2, 3-6. She also vied in the Upper Austria Ladies Linz Open in Austria, second round, the Porsche Tennis Grand Prix in Stuttgart, Germany, first round, and the Mutua Madrid Open, second round. Before the French Open in Strasbourg, though, Ms. Eala is expected to climb to number 38 from number 42 with 1340 points according to the WTA Live rankings after gaining 55 points from a strong showing in Rome. Ms. Eala will also play in the doubles of the Roland Garros with the 19-year-old Canadian star Victoria Mboko, the world number 9 and the number 1 seed in Strasbourg. It will be the first team-up for the two rising stars after 2 meetings in their young careers. John Brian Yolande. Eala's journey to the Strasbourg main draw was never supposed to happen this way. Tennis can be cruel, unpredictable, and unforgiving, but sometimes it opens a door at the exact moment a player needs it most. For the young Filipino sensation, that door swung open when she officially entered the Strasbourg main draw as a replacement for French player Clara Baptiste, giving Eala another golden opportunity to prove she belongs among the sport's rising elite. The announcement immediately sparked excitement among fans across the Philippines and the international tennis community. Eala has already become one of the most talked-about young stars in women's tennis, and every tournament appearance now carries growing expectations. Strasbourg may not be a Grand Slam, but it represents something incredibly important: momentum, confidence, and another chance to shine on the European clay courts before the tennis world turns its attention to Roland Garros. For Eala, this was not simply a lucky break. It was the reward for persistence. The 19-year-old has spent years climbing through the ranks, carrying the hopes of an entire nation on her shoulders while trying to build her own identity on the WTA Tour. Every tournament has become part of a larger story, a story of determination, sacrifice, and belief. While many young players struggle to handle pressure, Eala seems to thrive in moments when the spotlight grows brightest. Her inclusion in Strasbourg instantly transformed the tournament narrative. Fans who were already watching the draw suddenly had another reason to tune in. Social media erupted with reactions from Filipino supporters celebrating the unexpected news. For many, Eala's appearance symbolizes more than tennis. She represents the emergence of Southeast Asian talent on a global stage traditionally dominated by European and American stars. The timing could not have been more intriguing. Clay courts demand patience, movement, and tactical intelligence. They expose weaknesses and reward creativity. Eala's game has steadily evolved to meet those challenges. Her ability to construct points, mix angles, and stay composed during long rallies makes her particularly dangerous on slower surfaces. Strasbourg now offers another opportunity to sharpen those skills against top-level competition. But the road ahead will not be easy. Main draw tennis is brutal. Every opponent brings experience, power, and the hunger to win. Replacements often enter tournaments with little preparation time and minimal expectations from outsiders. Yet that unpredictability can also become a weapon. Eala enters without enormous pressure, allowing her to play freely while the spotlight focuses on higher-ranked names. That freedom could be dangerous for the rest of the field. What makes Eala so compelling is her fearless mentality. She doesn't play intimidated, even against established stars. Over the past year, fans have witnessed flashes of brilliance that hint at her enormous ceiling. Her shot-making ability, emotional resilience, and growing maturity continue to impress analysts who believe she is only beginning to unlock her true potential. Strasbourg now becomes another chapter in that evolution. The tennis world has already learned one important lesson about Eala: underestimate her at your own risk. Her rise has been built on relentless work behind the scenes. Training at the prestigious Rafael Nadal Academy helped shape her competitive mentality and refine her technical game. Surrounded by elite coaching and world-class preparation, Eala developed not only as a player, but also as an athlete capable of competing internationally week after week. That environment helped mold her confidence. When Eala steps onto the court, she carries herself with calm focus beyond her years. She understands the grind of professional tennis, the travel, the pressure, the emotional highs and lows. Strasbourg presents another chance to test herself against stronger opposition while gaining invaluable experience in high-stakes matches. For Filipino tennis fans, every Eala tournament feels historic. The Philippines has long searched for a global tennis superstar capable of inspiring the next generation. Eala has become that beacon of hope. Young athletes now watch her matches believing that international success is possible. Her achievements continue to break barriers and create excitement for the sport throughout the country. That emotional connection is powerful. Wherever she plays, Eala brings energy and national pride with her. Strasbourg will likely feel no different. Even thousands of miles away from Manila, Filipino fans will be following every serve, every rally, and every moment of her campaign. And perhaps that support fuels her even more. The beauty of tennis lies in its unpredictability. One withdrawal can suddenly reshape an entire tournament. One opportunity can launch a breakthrough performance. Eala now finds herself in precisely that position, a player entering the main draw with everything to gain and very little to lose. Those situations often create magic. Young stars frequently use moments like this as turning points in their careers. A surprise entry becomes a confidence-building run. A difficult first-round challenge becomes a statement victory. Momentum grows quickly in professional tennis, especially when belief starts to rise. Eala understands this. She knows every match matters. Every tournament appearance becomes a chance to improve ranking points, gain experience, and build confidence against elite opponents. Strasbourg may have opened unexpectedly, but opportunities in tennis rarely wait forever. The players who seize them are the ones who rise. That is exactly what fans hope to see from Eala. There is also something poetic about her journey entering through a replacement spot. Tennis careers are rarely smooth or perfectly scripted. They are filled with twists, sudden chances, heartbreaks, and redemption stories. Some of the greatest runs in history began with unexpected openings. Now Eala has her chance to write another memorable chapter. Observers will closely watch how she handles the moment. Can she capitalize on the opportunity? Can she produce another breakthrough performance on clay? Can she continue proving she belongs among the sport's emerging talents? Those questions make Strasbourg fascinating. Beyond rankings and results, Eala's presence brings excitement to the tournament. She represents youth, ambition, and fearless tennis. Fans love players who compete with emotion and passion, and Eala continues to build that reputation with every appearance. Her fighting spirit stands out. Even during difficult matches, she rarely looks defeated mentally. She competes point by point, constantly searching for solutions. That resilience often separates promising players from future stars. Talent alone is never enough at the professional level. Mental toughness matters just as much. And Eala appears to have both. As Strasbourg begins, the atmosphere surrounding her participation feels electric. Tennis fans know that breakthrough moments can happen suddenly. One strong tournament can change perceptions overnight. One upset victory can send shockwaves through the draw. Eala has already shown she possesses the tools to surprise people. Now comes the challenge of delivering on one of the sport's biggest stages, before the French Open. The road ahead may be difficult, but difficult paths often create unforgettable stories. For Alex Eala, Strasbourg is more than a replacement entry. It is another opportunity to chase greatness, inspire fans, and continue building her dream. And perhaps, somewhere inside this unexpected opportunity, another career-defining moment is waiting to happen. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.